Hey guys, welcome back to Kaka the YouTube channel, and today
we are going to be doing Wade's signature makeup look. But before we start, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell. And before we actually start with the makeup, we are going to be doing some skin prep to make sure he's glowing and it doesn't look dry. Ready, Wade? Let's get started.
Alright, next we're going with this powdered skin tint. Are you ready? Turn your face. Just gotta get those under eyes.
Alright guys, and now I think this is the most important step in my opinion, your eyeshadow. So right now, we're gonna start off with this nice pearly white. Just in the inner corner of his eyes to make his eyes pop. And you're gonna do that on both sides. It's okay if it's not blended out in the beginning because we're gonna add more color to it. Always knock off your brush after you're using it. So now we're gonna go in with this fuchsia pink, my favorite color. So you're just gonna do that right on top, a little bit of that white, but don't go fully on top of it into that inner corner because we're gonna have a color gradient scale here. So now we're gonna go on to this lighter pink and we're gonna bring that into the middle of his eyelid, just blending out that fuchsia with it. Oh, that's not one. All right, so now we're gonna go in with this beautiful teal, which I really think this brings out his eyes. This is my other favorite color. Now we're gonna go in with this deep blue, more like a royal blue. I think this one looks good with his hair. Alright, if you ever wanted to be Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony, this is the eyeshadow look you want to use. And now we're going to go in with this purple on the edges. Oh, I'm not done with the blue actually. Alright, now we're going to go on with this purple, just on the edges of his eye to just bring out that color. Alright, and now I'm going to finish off with some green. Alright, and now here's the eyeshadow.
Alright, so now we're going to move on to his eyebrows to make sure they're slick. So we're going to start with the clear gel first on top. You're going to make sure you're going in upwards motion, but you're also letting it go sideways so it's not standing straight up. Alright, turn your face. Perfect. So after you're finished with the clear one, you're going to move on to a tinted one just to make the eyebrows easier to see. So you're going to go right on top, and it's going to give it a bit of a darker look. But once you're finished with it, it's going to pull the whole look together. So then you're going to be able to more clearly see the eyeshadow. Alright, that's it for the eyebrows.
Alright guys, time for the eyeliner. This really pulls the look together. So we're just gonna do a little wing right here. Alright, brown right in there. I'm gonna need you to turn your face. Just move on the other side. Would you look at that? 10 out of 10.
Alright guys, now it's time for the blush. So this blush I think will really, really draw out his cheekbones and the color of his skin.
No.
Alright, to nice that blush, you want to always make sure that your blush sits higher than your cheekbones. It's very important because you don't want blush on your chin. Okay, that's it.
Alright, so now we're gonna go in with a highlighter to make his face shiny. Most of the time, you'll just do it in one spot, but we're gonna do most of his face. Just to make him look pretty shiny. So we're just gonna put a little on. See, that wasn't that much, right? So you're gonna blend it in with a brush, and this will basically just make him glow, which is exactly what you want in a makeup look like this. So we're also gonna add it on top of his nose, because it also needs to be just as shiny as the rest. We're gonna blend it in. It really doesn't change the shade of his skin at all like a foundation would, but it just makes him glow. And just like that, we are almost done. We're just gonna do the bottom of his face. Just a bit more. And now that he's finished glowing, we can move on to the final steps.
Alright, now we're going to go in with the lips. So first, we have to use lip liner. Make sure to always overline to give that nice full look. There's the top lip. And there's the bottom lip. Now we're done with that, we're going to go with the lip plumper to make sure his lips are nice and plump. And now that we're done with the lip plumper, we obviously have to go in with a nice lip oil, just to give it that nice look. And there you go.
Alright guys, that's all for today. Don't forget to like,
Subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
Thanks for watching. Bye!